I was going to do I did a video, a pre-record video, but I might put that in the back burner, and I'm not sure I'm going to upload it or not. But let me speak on this, right? Let me speak on this. When when I was watching my last video that I did about the alternative to reparations, I saw a video popped up on my feed, and it was from Femi from the chat, right? Now I got problems with Femi from the chat, but it was not about her. It's about the other woman that was on that live panel. There's a certain live panel she did. Uh oh. Hey, Miss, not from everyone. What's going on with you, girl? So anyway, let me speak about the person that was on Femi from the chat's live stream. Um, Despite my dislike, despite my displeasure about this particular individual, she does have a point. All right. She does have a point. See, and I've been calling it out for years about this one particular person, one particular individual. And despite my dislike of that certain DJ over there, his whining and crying about black men all the time. Some of the things he said about black men, he you know, even though I call black men out, I don't I don't stretch it. At some point, I'm gonna speak about this real quick about DJ Torch, right? I don't I have I don't like the man. Okay, I don't. I got problems with him. Right, I got problems with him. There is an honesty problem. And then there's not just the honesty issue. And there's the problem with not showing leadership when he's trying to tell black men about how to be leaders. He won't be a leader himself while him being a 60-year-old black man. He won't provide the same leadership he be trying to browbeat other people with. But anyway, back to the point. Now now there is a point to be made. And when I see other men ganging up on Torch, on that DJ over there, I normally don't join in on the festivities because some of the guys over there are nefarious. That's right. Some of the people who going after the DJ over there have evil intent, right? And one of them does have evil intent. One that I do know have an evil, conniving intent. That's why you don't see me saying what I said what needs to be said. I said what happened on Sexy Red TV's channel. I said I said on Red's channel about him to him. Pro what's the name? Um, Black Black Speaks, or I forgot his name. Is it Black Speaks? Pro Black Speaks? Or Black Male Speak? Well, he actually got up on that certain DJ's. You know, you know that's one thing, right? But it's a problem with that one individual. What this woman said on Femi's chat, on Femi's panel, is absolutely correct. Though I'm not going to sit there and I and since my name was mentioned on that panel, because my name was mentioned on the panel. That's why I'm going to react. And because my name was mentioned, that's why I'm reacting to it. All right. That's why I'm reacting to this video because my name was mentioned. And she knows, see, I don't like old girl. Okay. I don't like old girl. Old girl can't stand me. And I'm assuming because I'm a black man or I'm a black man who has uh, a multiracial um, uh, it's mostly the panels fluctuate between there's one panel that's black, sometimes there's a panel that's mixed, sometimes a panel that's white, except for myself. So I think though they look at that as oh you're but I'm gonna talk about that in the video. But because I see a problem. I notice a problem. But um, but anyway, but what she said, I cannot deny it because homeboy had 15 years of bothering people, lying on people. Oh, Big J, you're like this because you're lonely at life. No, no, Negro. People are against the manosphere because of the disrespect and the stalking, harassing of women of the past 17, 20 years online. The manosphere and red pill guys have been using social media to stalk and harass women and their whoever these women's significant other. That's no lie. That's the truth. But if you listen to old boy think, oh, you're just jealous and because I can go overseas and I got a passport. That's not really the issue. What's going on? What's going on, Miss Sun? Kids, thank you for the live stream. You know, and I gotta say, and what they should do. And I told this to the other dude who's inside of the beef. Y'all need to distance yourselves from old boy over there. I keep on telling y'all that. That's why you don't see me going hard into the paint against that certain DJ over there. I'm not going to do it because 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 we know because I know how nefarious that nigga over there is. Yeah. That's why I'm changing into my back to my original um yeah. That's why Miss Sun Kids, I'm changing right back to my original format. When I used to talk about political uh discussions, I'm going right on back to my political discussion stuff. The serious topics. And I'm gonna say about the live stream I did last night. That was a good live stream I did last night, but it was cut short, even though it was 2 hours. It was under. It was a little bit under 3 hours long, but I had to cut it short because um, a problem occurred, and I had to do some mending on some fences, and some because I think a tree fell over a fence, and I had to drive 30 miles just to, and yeah, that really not 30 miles. I drive about 20. How long was that? About 20 miles to get to a certain destination and have to fix a fence in the middle of the night. And yeah, so yeah, because it's raining cats and dogs down here, and I guess that tree couldn't stand up anymore, so the tree just went ahead and collapsed. So, but anyway, so yeah, yeah, it was it's not for everyone. It was a good live stream. You know. Okay, I want you to hash this out. I want to know. Well, okay, Miss Kiss. Well, okay, the bank. Okay, okay. I'll do like this right now. I'm gonna say one thing about it. Um, like you don't trust the government. I don't trust the government, but I think, and yes, yes. Okay. There's just one thing you had said, Miss Kiss, and you said, well, you said something about the Federal Reserve, and you no. So let me address that part when I talked about the Federal Reserve. Not all banks in the United States are held by the Federal Reserve. There is one bank in I think it's North Carolina, North, not North, North. It's one of the Dakotas. I'm sure it's North Dakota, but North Dakota has its own bank, right? Has its own banking institution. So they're not reliant on the Federal Reserve just like the rest of the 49 states. And that's been in law since the Great Depression. That's been a law since 1932, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's in North Dakota or South Dakota. Um, so I want black people, descendants of slaves, to have its own centralized bank where where are we get monthly dividends off of any investment or any earnings that bank receive. It's kind of like okay, like me. I own stock in let me see what stock do I own? Oh, like okay, I own stock in Rolls Royce, right? No, Rolls Royce don't have dividends. Hold on, you trying to find a stock that gives out dividends. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna use Rolls Royce as an example, right? Rolls Royce gives me a dividend every month. So if we create a bank or restructure the Freeman's Bureau Bank and put money back into it so people can borrow and spend, loan, and whoever loan, everybody would get the a check from or a dividend back into our checking accounts. Um, if corporation wants to borrow money from our bank, therefore, you know what? I think somebody, I think Kevin Smith. I need to talk to Kevo. Kevo did a video back in 2016. I got the video uploaded. I'm gonna re-upload the video up when he went down about the black tax. I'm gonna do a video on that. I already got it. I already got his video on the Rolodex to release. It's something similar to what it's not similar, but it's on the same um trajectory of where we on. So anyway, No, no. Well, wait a minute. It is tied to the government, Queen. It is tied to the government. It is. But the thing is, it's gonna be similar to um okay, like the banks that Native Americans have, or the banks that certain indigenous people have, but when every time when the outsider want to lend money from us or lend money from that bank, when they pay us back, the money, the interest will come back to us. Foreign governments, any government agency, or even private individuals. It's going to be similar to the first bank and the second bank and an independent treasury during the time when Andrew Jackson was president. It's going to work the same way. Well, almost. But unlike the first, second, and the independent treasury bank from the early 1800s, people would get the dividend back. The dividends, you know, we would receive see the dividends, and using the Freeman's Bureau logs of who are descendants of slaves or free slaves, we should use that as a to track down who are the descendants of people on those um, on the Freeman's Bureau logs, so those descendants can get the money. And right there, thank you, thank you for thank you, Joe. Only North Dakota has a state chartered bank. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. That's where I'm going at. Yeah, North Dakota is the only state that only has state chartered banks. And I said, okay, well, okay, let's because the Freeman's Bureau is still in the law books. It's still in the law books. The thing is, there's no money in that bank, and the building still exists. So therefore, you put money back into it. You add interest rate. Then though you put 500 billion inside the bank. Then though you take who is the descendants of those people who's written down in the Freeman's Bureau um, ledger, track down who are the descendants, and then every year you give us the dividends. And that's how I would start this thing off. That's how I would start it off. But every so often I would have those five issues that I listed out on my video. Then though there would be special categories. Uh, you know, one would be a dividend for everybody, for every descendant of African slaves. The second is going to be the descendant of black inventors. Then the third is going to be low income areas. Then though the fifth is going to be increasing baby bond for a baby bond. So I mean that's how I would structure. Now, like I said, I'm leaving out some information out. By the way, I'm not. That's not the total. That's not the total idea. But I'm leaving out. If I'm purposely leaving out information, but that's the goal. If I was president of the United States, if I was, so forth, or I was a secretary of Treasury, that's would be my goal for closing the racial gap. Making sure black people are not the or and I hate how people just follow Claude Anderson, but to prevent black people from being the permanent underclass. And That's my idea. It's gonna be more. It's gonna be a steady, um, you know, it's gonna be steady. A bank that does everything. I think everybody is gonna make money off of it. The way as I envision it, I think everybody will make money off of it. Outside of the Federal Reserve, I think I think a town in the middle of Kansas, if they need a loan, they can loan the money from us or from that bank, right? So that town that's in the middle of nowhere that has no black people in it can borrow money from us. Well, they make money, we make money too. They get what they want, we get what we want. They need our money for materials. They pay us back the money with interest, and with that interest and so forth, and along with the other stuff that goes along with it, it filters back to us as a monthly uh, dividend. But like I said, I'm leaving out a lot of information out of it for I'm purposely leaving out information out. But that's how I envision the the first leg of the Freedmen's Bureau. And I'm not the only person who talked about this. Um, there's somebody that ran for Congress that who is on YouTube. Not going to mention his name because he ran for Congress. He's a black man. And shout out to Ricky Manor because me and him has a me and him has a close me and Ricky uh we had a mutual friend in Ricky Manor and debate me and stuff like that. So yeah, but he wants to use it the Freedmen's Bureau in a different way. I want to use it as an infrastructure bank. He want to use it as a way to retool it, and so the money can use. But me, I just want to make continuous money out of it. Chartered the bank is going to be chartered for at least 100 years at least. So that's all. That's all I can say on it. But anyway, let me talk about the issue I was talking about. Um, but yeah, but let me say, old girl, there was a point she made, and that point is correct about old boy over there. And old boy has a history of doxing people and harassing people, and I'm glad, and that's why you don't see me saying what I really want to say about what goes on over there, because I'm staying out of it. I said what needs to be said, but 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 because I hate both sides, I can't stand the characters on both sides. That's why I'm being mainly being silent. But trust and believe, since my name was brought up on that live stream, no lies was being told. For the first time, no lies was being told about me or about that situation. You know. So yeah, no lies was being told about that situation though, because he was on that bullshit in 2019, 2018, 2019, 2020. He was on that bullshit back then, harassing a woman who was married. That's why I got, and that woman that married woman, I was good friends with her, and I was friends with her husband, right? That's why I went to bat for him all the time. For him and his wife. But he was stalking him. He was stalking another man and his wife. So yeah. So I'm not gonna, so and he was also trying to stalk um the white woman that was here, Carolina. He was trying to do that to Carolina Hermes. So yeah, so what was said on Femi's channel, Femi's live stream? Yeah, no lies was told about that person. No lies was told, and it's about time. Let me say it again. It's about time people told the truth. It's about time somebody told the truth for once, and it's from a person who I cannot stand, a person who hates my guts. Told the truth about me. So thank you. It's about time somebody told the actual real truth. And I just happened to see that video. I just happened to watch bits and pieces of that live stream. And when my name was mentioned, I said, "Well, I'm vindicated." I ain't vindicated, but I feel like I'm being vindicated. So that's how I feel. So anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. It's about to be 2 o'clock. It stopped raining. So this morning I was wet, moving some hay and shit, because what happened last night. But um, yeah, yeah. That's why I told people avoid old boy over there. Hey, y'all need to avoid old boy. It's one thing to argue with those BWE women and those divestors. It's one thing about that, but then when y'all tag team with that dude, with old dude over there, y'all might need to rethink about that. So anyway, ain't none of my business anymore. But since my name was brought up, I had to speak on it because the truth was being told. Right? Yeah, it sounded like a vile plan. Yeah, yeah, Joe. I mean, yeah, that plan I pulled out. And I'm gonna say something, Joe. That's just only part. That's just part one. That's just part one. I just put out. There are multiple. There are other. I'm gonna make another part to this because I'm going to expand it, right? See what I put out is like part is just step one, right? But I got another set of steps. I think everybody can make money off of this. Okay, I think everybody can make money. I think the black middle class can increase. Hell, I think the middle class across the board will increase. Then on top of that, I think commerce, I think commerce in within American society will actually boom because of it. Um, partially, I should say, partially because of it. I also believe that um, right, right, exactly, yeah, yeah. hmm Utilize our money to make money. Yeah, yeah. But I also have another part, and I was talking to the brothers from the UK. Shout out to G Block. G Block likes my idea, and that's what part two, or actually part three, going to be about. Okay, because I'm going to expand it, and y'all gonna be like, oh, I see what Big J trying to do. I see what his ideas on. So I'm expanding. Um, and V Dub, me and V Dub, and Pure Butterfly, and even Kelly Ray was like, "Oh, I know what you're trying to do. Yeah, yeah, I know what you're trying to do. If you if you take out the trade barriers, you will increase commerce, and people gonna make money across the board. Black people is gonna have a substantial increase in making money. All right, and like I said in the video, it's gonna be a 99-year or a 100-year chartered bank. All right, it's gonna be chartered for at least 100 years. In my vision for that bank, it's gonna be chartered for at least 100 years, and people will get dividends. And I'm saying, man, if you are a grandson or granddaughter of a black man that created the gas mask, or the black doctor that created the open heart surgery and the blood transfusion and all that, you will get twice as much. You being a black, you being descendant of American slaves, and you being a descendant of somebody who invented something who never got their just due. So you going to get what? Oh, you going to get two, two dividends, not one. If you are a, you know, I mean, the guy who invented the super soaker thing, his grandchildren will get two checks, two dividends. See, that's how it works. Because his his if I'm sure I think though he's still around here, right? I think he's still with us. Okay, the black woman that invented GPS in 1957. I think though she's still here. She's about the same age as my grandmother. The black woman that invented the GPS in 1957. If she still her children and her grandchildren and her great grandchildren will get a check. Will get twice, two checks every month. So that's how my plan that's how my plan with so yeah, because you will create a booming middle class. um you fix the infrastructure. Oh, wait a minute, hold on, Lawrence, hey Lawrence, hey, I appreciate it, Lawrence. Thank you for the super chat, Lawrence. Thank you for the super chat. But yeah, that's how though I would do it. Now I'm going to produce a video. Well, it's not a video by me, but somebody else from YouTube past. I'm going to re-upload their video about the black tax. All right, about the black tax. I'm gonna talk. I gotta contact him, see if he want me to read, because I do have his videos on my channel, but it's back in 2017, 2018. I'm going to re-upload the video because his idea is more of a more private. Me my idea is a, both a public private institution. So yeah. What's going on? Simply deep. But anyway, I'm gonna cut this short. Um, yeah, I'm gonna cut this short because I gotta do something since the rain has stopped. Since the rain has stopped, I'm gonna go back outside and fix what I need to fix. Unless somebody else, unless somebody fix it already. But yeah, I'm gonna go back see. Oh, I guess he already fixed it. Never mind. But yeah, I'm gonna get off anyway. So yeah, I gotta chill for a few hours. Hey, girl, what's going on with you? What's going on with you? So married women on here. I want to know who. You know what? I'm not going to address that. Hey, I apologize. Yeah, hey, I apologize to you. You know, I did this unannounced. You know, I did this unannounced. So yeah, yeah. I'm gonna do part two. On part two, for part two, it's gonna be somewhat weak. The graphics is gonna be weak because I can't do my editing skills is weak. So um right. It says man, it says man, it's gonna be some bad weather around down here in the south, Joe, because it said Houston's gonna rain. It's gonna rain all over the south. It's gonna be bad. This time it's gonna be some bad weather down here. The sun just peaked out for a while. So yeah. So I guess December is going to start with done the storm and all that. So yeah, I'm gonna try to. Oh yeah, I got to buy me some more heat. You know, I got to give me some more gas with some heat. You know, we may be getting some snow here in the north, and we need it as we are in the drought. Man, y'all do need it. Y'all do listen. You being up there in where you at in Idaho, where you Lawrence, you up in Idaho, right? You're either in Idaho or Montana. Y'all need a lot of water. Y'all need water. Y'all need rain, snow, sleet, every drop of water up there. And yeah, okay, you're in Montana. Y'all need water up there in Montana, Wyoming. Y'all need water up there, man, because y'all having it bad up there. Y'all having it bad up there. I'm looking at the agriculture report. Y'all having it bad up there. Damn, y'all having it bad. But you know what? You know what though? The government should have done. Hold on, he said. Hold on. I live in western Montana. Yes, the drought may be bad, but some of our trees may be done. Man, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I say this though. Apples apples and oranges going to go up. I mean, because like y'all grow apples up there, right? Listen, y'all gonna have a bad time up there, man. Y'all, the price of apples gonna go up. You know, especially around if you in the east side of Washington State. You know, y'all Washington State, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming. Yeah, y'all gonna have it bad. You know what? You know what they should have did. They have done if they were smart about drought and water. They should have built y'all a couple of red reservoirs. They should have built y'all a couple of reservoirs, and top of that, yeah, we had apple trees. Yeah, you know how I know our apple trees are going up. That's how I know apple trees is going up, and y'all farm apples up there. So I know, man. Y'all having it bad up there. But what the governor should have did is they should did like a they should have did a great irrigation system. They should have created an irrigation system that would give y'all's water. And I said the salinated water. Yeah, I said the salinated water. They should give y'all that on drought when there's a drought. I mean, okay, you create two big reservoirs, put one in Montana, put the other one in Wyoming, put another one out there in Idaho. You connect it to a main pipe from Washington or British Columbia or whatever, and y'all pump y'all water in. Fresh water, I mean. But anyway, that's a I think I'm talking over people's heads when I said that. But I hope the prediction of El Nino is making it even drier this win uh this winter is wrong. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hope though y'all have a wet winter. I want y'all to have a wet winter. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Explain. Yeah. She said that explains why the pound of apples went from 369 to 619. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's that drought up there in those mountain states, up there in Washington, Wyoming, Montana. You know that whole area right there. Yeah. That's why y'all having a problem. That's why you have a drought problem. And yes, though California. Well, we already know about California. I mean, that y'all, but they, I was talking to this to pure butterfly, and we was talking about. I think we did a live stream about this um, months ago, and we were talking about Lake Mead, and I think it's time to to do extreme measures like desalination, pumping desalinated water from the coast, create a desalination plant somewhere off the coast of Oregon or California, and to replenish Lake Mead in some of these cities and towns that are in the desert region because the people in the desert are running out of water. They run out of water fast and quick. I think it, you know I think if they do that, I think though you see a population boom. I think people will make money. I think people will create families. You know, the population would expand. I mean, would be sprawled out instead of be clumped into Los Angeles or clumped into you know the urban areas. You have a sprawled out. The population will sprawl out, even out. So, but that's how my mind works. So anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all will be easy. I mean, talk for these 45 minutes. So yeah, I'm glad that y'all watched that video. I'm gonna make part two, part three. I'm gonna put out the other video about the black tax. Put that out later on. Hold on. There's been failure of crops like apples, peaches, and pears the last 2 years. Man, Joe, I got two pear trees and one peach tree. Do you know I only got one pear for this entire year? I only got one pear. I was mowing the yard yesterday, and I'm looking at the tree. I only see one pear. I said, well, I'll be damned. I said, I'll be damned. I ain't seen jack. Only thing I saw was flowers. It bloomed. I said, oh man, you blooming. Okay, I'm gonna get some fruit. Uh-uh. No, not at all. I only got one pear. And that pear is still hanging on that tree. I ain't even got it yet. Usually before Thanksgiving, I'll pick them. You know what I'm saying? If there's uh, uh, a party, a family reunion, or a funeral, if somebody died, and there's a funeral or something, we gotta bake something. I pick them pet players or peaches and do some cobblers and stuff. But other than that, nah, man, I ain't got jack. You know, don't even have jack. So yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna get it off of here. I'm kind of tired. I got to get to make some money tonight. So this evening. So y'all be easy, and I'll see y'all next time. I'm out. Peace. Where I'm at? Okay. All right, y'all. I'm out.